I'm not that young, but I stayed young by working with many creative talents, and I never stopped imagining and dreaming. Today, I'd like to share with you one tech innovation which hopefully will enable and realize your creative dreams and ideas. I was in Iceland in late September this year. I witnessed the one amazing phenomenon, which is the dreamy and dancing northern nights. It happened suddenly in front of us. Witnessing it and watching it with your loved partners is really like a dream come true. 1996 was an impactful year for me. I started university, and I watched the first computer animation film called Toy Story from Pixar. I used to think I could pursue a dream and career in computer animation, film, and more. Soon realized it was a very difficult path for me to pursue. My journeys took me from dreaming to be in computer animation to studying at MIT Media Lab in 2006, and now financially investing in creative companies as a VC investor. To me, fundamentally, life is quite simple and can be broken down into 3 elements: love, food, and dreams. There are people we love and we would dedicate our life to. At the same time, we're always around foodies. So food is kind of a big part of our daily life. On the other hand, dreams are kind of like a mental energy to keep us alive. Dreams could be something beyond imagination, a phenomenon in sci-fi movies, but perhaps might not have immediate financial or commercial value. So as a metaphor, we sometimes ask ourselves, can arts bring food? Can pursuing a dream or creative career make a good living, aside from a few with celebrity status? As an investor, we continue to look for the next big things. I came across one very interesting product and a media content called LateShift. It was built in a technology that's advanced and drive the convergence of film and gaming. Let me show you a trailer.
I need a favor. I need the keys to the Maserati.
Fuck. Get back in now!
Simon, we're at the door.
Okay. On the right, enter 085209, okay?
Got it, we're in. Let's go!
Look at me. You can't not decide, okay? You have to do something.
As you can see in the trailer, LateShift offer and provide full interactive experience for a live action film in theater, mobile devices, and home TV. It runs many critical acclaims. However, it hasn't really reached the mass market and created the big audience. So financially, it's not easily justifiable. At the same time, there are many innovative technologies and products facing the same issues. They all have to go through the innovation adoption curve. While there are many trying to create the next breakthroughs, initially very few adopters beginning. So at the end, only one or two winners will take over the market, and that creates the economy of scale for companies to survive and grow. There are many examples illustrating that, such as Amazon, Google, Spotify, Netflix. They all start very small, and they grow and then have a lot of users, millions of them. And they all share one main characteristic, and that is they all are one gigantic centralized network. The problem with the centralized network is that it creates the winner-take-all monopolistic landscape whereby small players will be eliminated. If there is a decentralized network, smaller players or creative talents could survive and be successful by having access to a targeted audience within a smaller and peer-to-peer network. One successful example was Napster, which facilitates free exchanges of digital music. The scale, the volume back then was massive. However, unfortunately, it violated the copyright infringement and distributed music illegally, all because it didn't have the autonomous way to track and authenticate transactions. So this is why blockchain becomes very powerful. It facilitates secure recording of digital assets, and also it has the cryptocurrency created in the system and add values to the digital asset on the blockchain. There are examples that people are terms blockchain as the Internet 3.0. It will transform many sectors and also business processes and model, just like Internet technologies have done back in 1990s. So one example of cryptocurrency utilization is in the music industry. In 2017, DJ Deadly Buddha created the first DJ mix called Rock the Blockchain. And it pays the artist and the track contained in the DJ mix through the blockchain called MusicCoin. So every time the DJ mix is played, the smart contract attached to the DJ mix would automatically pay the artist almost instantly. Currently, the cryptocurrency market is quite sizable. It accounts for about 100 billion to 140 billion US dollars. Yet, it's only the beginning. There are roughly 3 million or more of active users of the Bitcoin or cryptocurrency wallet only. Blockchain is more well known for like financial application. The underlying technology is an open and distributed ledger that can record transactions securely using complex cryptography. It's highly secure because every time you try to make a change to a block or add a new block, all the blocks in the chain need to be updated. And all the nodes, which kind of like the guardians of the blockchain, needs to approve and authenticate the transaction. In internet technologies, most of the values is at the application level because of the data and the users it captures. Think of Google, Facebook, and more. However, in blockchain, the fundamental value is at the protocol layer and also the networks it enables. Bitcoin is an example of such protocol, and it's also called tokens. There are 3 types of tokens being developed: cryptocurrencies, utility tokens, and security tokens. By far, cryptocurrencies are the most well-known and being used for payment. However, the one with the highest potential and future value is utility tokens. The idea is that you create a unit of services or digital asset and associate all this with the tokens and add the token economy to the platform. For example, in the case of digital music distribution platform like Spotify, users can become the creator and can earn tokens by introducing new artists and music to the platform. The more popular the artist becomes, the more tokens the creator can earn. And on the other hand, tokens can be also purchased in the open market, so other users can use the tokens to purchase items and subscription in the platform. The nature of supply and demand dynamics of tokens have created a trading value. In general, tokens are listed in the open cryptocurrency exchanges, so it's fairly liquid. And for companies focusing on building long-term values based on the services they provide, and if they tokenize the services, the value of the company would be highly attached to the value of the token, similar to the price of a company share. So there's one or an emerging promising trend happening, and that is now companies can raise more money on an alternative financing route called ICOs. ICO stands for Initial Coin Offering. ICO has very similar characteristics of crowdfunding and IPOs. So IPOs is for bigger companies listed in the big stock exchanges like IBM, Google, Facebook. So unlike Kickstarter crowdfunding, ICO offers future value and investment upside for the investors instead of just pure early access of the product. And unlike IPO, ICO provides opportunities for much earlier companies. And ICO essentially sells the right of ownership or royalties of a project. Or it could be a company, depending how it's being structured. Although ICO is only at the infancy stage, there are already more than 90 ICOs have taken place in 2017, and more than $1 billion has raised so far. Some companies raised more than 100 million within 30 days. So the amount is enormous, and it's definitely something that will continue to evolve and advance and get more secure and more promising in the very near future. ICO is not regulated in any country yet. However, US government, the SEC, is actively looking into it. Technology is only a mean, not an end. This is only the beginning. I don't work as a creative profession, but I believe that there are going to be more and more technologies innovation that will transform and advance the creative industry. And I would love to continue to work with the creative talents and be the enabler and to realize more creative dreams and ideas, and hopefully one day we'll realize mine. Thank you very much.